Hello and welcome to another week of Talking Property. With me today is one of our corporate auctioneers, Brad Sobott, and Brad is going to share with us some of the advantages of the auction process. So Brad, one of our corporate auctioneers, perhaps if you talk to us or take us through some of the advantages from a buyer's point of view.
Thanks, Christie, and a pleasure to be here. Look, one of the biggest advantages I feel is that when you're a buyer buying at auction, you've got less competition. And what that really means is if you're buying a property under normal circumstances, it could be subject to a number of different things and it's open to everybody. When you're buying at auction, you have done your homework, you're pre-approved for finance, and you've got less people competing with you. It's a cash and unconditional contract, and not many people are able to get to that point, so that you've got less competition to compete with.
So Brad, for a lot of people competing in an auction, being nervous and perhaps something they've done for the first time, is there anything that you as an auctioneer or any of the salespeople can do to help them, or they can do to help themselves?
Christie, that's a really good question. One of the things that I would recommend to a buyer is to think about three prices. The first price would be what fair market value is, right? And fair market value is if 10 people are in a room trying to put a figure on a property, what that price would be. The other price that I would recommend you think about is what is a cartwheel price. Now, it sounds quite funny, but what it is if we thought a property value was at $340,000, cartwheel price might be at 310 or 320, and it's the price that you are absolutely delighted that you bought the property for, cartwheel price. The other price that you can think about is your walkaway price. So even though you might think fair market value is at 340, maybe your walkaway price is at 360, because you've got an emotional attachment, it really suits you as a family, and you're prepared to pay that amount of money for it. So fair market value, cartwheel price, and your walkaway price. And come to the auction expecting to put down your cartwheel price and see what happens. You've got nothing to lose.
Thanks, Brad. Invaluable. So salespeople are there to help, the auctioneers there to help. Are they there twisting your arm, or are they there really to help you in the process, do you think?
Christie, it's a very good point. The salespeople are there to help you in any way they possibly can. As a salesperson myself, we know that it is such a foreign thing for buyers to do, to go to an auction room, put their hand up making a bid. And it's not to make you nervous, it's not to put you under pressure at all. It's just a forum where people voice where they're prepared to pay for the property. We've got an owner at the other end of the room wanting to sell the property, and all he wants to do is hear that there's interest for the property and ideally sell it. So if you're a bit shy and you don't want to necessarily put your hand up, the salesperson is there to help you with that. You can whisper in their ear and they'll guide you in any way that you feel is more comfortable for you.
Thanks, Brad. Valuable insights from an auctioneer and a very experienced salesperson. So we're here bright and early on a Saturday morning. What's the day hold for you today?
Christie, my day today is to go out there and outwork the competition.